is America a racist country? I would say it more like there's racism in America. All right. I would say that today we have way more opportunities, way more chances to be able to provide and do what we need to do to thrive and be comfortable. But that does not take away from the fact that you still have racism in America.
Can I see where you feel about my theory on racism?
Yeah,
I don't believe racism is immoral. I believe it's amoral, meaning inherently racism isn't evil. It's just a thing that kind of happens. Like, we all have a prejudice. You know, we all kind of judge books by their cover. A black guy walks down the street towards you, you go on the other side. Like, you do that too. You know it.
And I don't
wait. So did you say that when I'm walking down the street that I'll go to the other side?
You're telling me you see a group of black kids walking towards you. You don't get at least a little standoffish. Like, you're a little, okay, what are they going to do?
No, I don't.
All right. You better watch out for the knockout game.
Because I'm not scared of black people.
It's not being scared of black people. Like, if I saw you walking down the street, I wouldn't be scared of you because you don't appear to be.
Only certain types of black people?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh, okay.
Just like you don't like certain types of white people, right?
Oh, did I say that?
You don't seem to particularly like.
Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm trying to get you to be honest. You don't like white racists, right?
I don't like white racists. Yes.
Okay, so there's a certain type of white person you don't like. What's so wrong about that?
You know, because the difference is this. Because I see somebody white walking down the street, do I automatically think that that white person is racist?
Probably.
That's the difference.
You probably
versus
do.
Like, well, yeah.
See, that's all I'm saying. So why is it so evil when white people do the same thing to black people? It's just a thing that happens.
No, I'm not agreeing with you.
You just did.
I said, yeah, not to agree with you.
You said, yeah, because you couldn't think of an argument that was logical against what I said.
No, because you're... No, not at all.
Come on, JD.
Not at all, bro. I think the way that you are talking right now does sound like you are a little racist.
Yeah, I think I am.
Well,
yeah.
he's
I think, but I don't think it's evil. Is what my racism isn't evil. Like, I don't hate black people or hold on. I just stay away from the ones I don't like.
Okay.
Just like when black people make a lot of money, the first thing they do is move out of the hood.
So how do you know the ones that you don't like if they black?
Because they got the face tats. They got the, they walk a certain way. They're blaring hip hop music. They got their pants hanging off their ass. You know what I'm talking about, JD. Stop.
You have to have all those.
Yes.
I'll check out the boxes.
It's talking about.
Are you that type of black person, JD?
Hold on, because I walk with a limp. All right, I got that swag too. I'm rolling down the street with my hip hop blaring too.
Okay, but do you wear your pants hanging off your ass? And are you abrasive? Like, are you unpleasant to be around?
I'm 45 years old right now, so no. But when I was 16, 17, 18, I did.
Okay, so at 16, I wouldn't have been around you. I would have wanted to stay away from you.
I'm that same person. No, so that's my whole point. I'm that same person then that I am now.
So you're better at hiding your hood thing.
Oh,
your ghetto.
But you're a better person because you evolved from sagging your pants.
Yes.
All Chris is saying that he would much rather hang with this version of JD than the version that is sagging the pants.
But who are you? Who is he to judge anybody because they may have their pants hanging down?
I'm a person who's trying to survive and not get fucking blindsided by a bunch of black fists. You know what I mean?
Knockout game. That's real.
We've seen it happen, bro. Stop pretending it's not part of the culture.
Wait. So just because you see a group of little young black dudes that may be sagging, right, with the dreads in their hair or whatever, that may be,
See, you made up points that I didn't even say, so you know what I'm talking about. The dreads, yes. Yes, JD.
It's part of the package.
Go ahead, continue.
I can't, you know what? I mean, that's y'all's homeboy, so, this is your show, so.
You're not being honest. So then you have to tell me that you like white racists.
No, that ain't even an appropriate comparison to
Absolutely.
compare if I like a white racist or not versus black dudes that may be sagging with dreads in their hair. Because you're talking about fashion versus somebody who was a racist.
A white guy walking down the street with a swastika on his shirt. How do you feel about that?
But a swastika is not fashion. A swastika is putting your belief on your hat. Like your make America great again. That's putting your belief, your ideology on your hat. You know what I'm saying? Wearing it on your sleeve. So I know exactly who you are when you got a swastika on your hat. That's
I
on
said
the
face
side.
tats too. You're just sticking to the pants sagging because that's like the most frivolous one. I said face tats, and then there's a certain abrasiveness that hood dudes have.
All right. Look, if somebody got a face tat, I probably wouldn't hire them if I wanted them.
Why? Why wouldn't you hire them?
Because my business. But that don't mean somebody with a face tat is what? To be scared of? To go across the street?
But you believe that people... No, hold on. You said you wouldn't hire it because it doesn't show your business right. You know that people could be off-put by face tats, so they wouldn't do business with you. They would go, why are you hiring some hoodlum?
But when you're talking about being scared, you're talking about...
No, I'm not scared. I'm being vigilant. I carry guns. I'm not scared of anything.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah,
you got probably walk around scared all the time.
I'm not scared. I exercise my Second Amendment right. I do it legally, unlike the blacks.
Especially when you're walking around anybody black that you don't know, that's not them two brothers sitting on the side of you.
Yeah, grip my pistol as soon as I see him. I get scared.
I think somewhere we got on a misstep. So I'm gonna
hold on. No. Fuck the misstep.
No.
Because this is where it is, bro. Fuck that. Because you're trying to change. You're trying to lighten it up. I know what you do. No. Hold on.
I'm not lighting it up.
Hold on. He's gonna sit here and tell me that I'm scared of black people because I'm a little bit vigilant because I know what's going on. I grew up in the hood. I know what the fuck the deal is. Yet he's gonna sit here and say that he's not scared of racist white people or white supremacists.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Your whole thing is like you need the government to protect you with affirmative action.
Why am I scared of a racist white person?
Because you think he's gonna oppress you. You think he's already oppressing you. You're scared of him before you even see him.
Oppress me.
You're scared of an imaginary person.
A racist white person, I'm gonna walk across the street. All right, whatever, bro.
Go ahead. I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
All right.
No, let JD finish. I don't want to. Go ahead. Hello. Go ahead.
No, I got nothing to say. You go ahead and finish your point.
So when I said misstep, what I was trying to communicate is that there are certain, and JD, I understand where you're coming from, bro, but you gotta admit that there are certain groups in our community, the black community, that if you walk by them, it might be some problems. You might get some static. And it's usually the ones with their pants sagging. It's usually the ones that are always outside, rah, this and that. They could just be living their life, having fun. That's cool. But when we look on the videos and we go on to just YouTube, live leaks, when we look at CCTV videos, these are the people that we are seeing that are hurting our own people. Not shooting other white people. They are doing that too. But
yeah, JD, you should be scared of black people.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So I don't have to worry.
So when Chris says if he sees somebody that looks a certain way, that he would walk across the street, he wouldn't actually do that. But in the back of his mind, he's got to be cognizant that it could pop off, because when it does pop off, it's usually them
that get the upper hand. Right. And let me just show you that it's not just black people. White guy, face tats,
facts,
fucking sagging his pants, facts, doing all that. I don't want anything to do with him either.
Irishman, Spanish dude, Puerto Rico, whatever you want to call them, face tats, all that.
The problem is I don't see them as much.
And you got every right to feel that way.
All right.
Yeah, just like you can hate white racists, whether or not they exist or not.
And I hate white racists too, because fuck it, they racist.
They don't bother me.
I know, they don't.
I don't think they bother you either. They want to be away from you.
They don't bother me.
They want to be away.
I've been accosted more by black people.
JD, you got to understand. This is what, when you ask me the first question, what's my mission? This is it. What you're feeling right now is realness. You want to join in, but you're afraid. You want to explain what Chinese people you hate. Do you like going into a Chinese restaurant? Do you like their customer service? Chinese people?
I ain't got no problem with Chinese people.
I didn't say if you had a problem. I said, do you like their customer service? Do they have good customer service?
Not all. No, I had some poor customer service from Chinese people.
Most.
Shit, it's half and half. To be honest with you.
You said, sorry, you're kind of.
He said half and half. Half and half, to be honest with you. Yeah. Which is, I mean, that's still pretty high, JD. We're in different areas, so down here,
50-50 chance of getting good customer service going to a Chinese restaurant.
That's pretty good odds wherever you at.
I got good customer service the other day at a Chinese restaurant. It was bought by Caribbeans.
What's the point that you're trying to make by that?
It's rare when I find a Chinese place with good customer service. I'm like, wow, this is shocking.
So you don't get good customer service from Chinese people down there?
No, usually they're cold and callous people. Like they're not relatable.
All right.
No? Indians. Come on, we could. You know you don't like it. Jews?
All right, see, now you fucking with him. Stop fucking with him. Come on.
I know he's
a democratic libertarian. He doesn't think like us, bro.
I'm trying to bring him in.
What we're saying is foreign to him, and that's cool. We can have differences of opinion, but you're not bringing a JD even forward.
I just don't like this. Like he hasn't cracked a laugh one time, not even a smile. I like JD. I'm enjoying talking to him.
I just don't think he thinks this is funny. He probably thinks this is, well, you let me know. I don't want to
funny, but it's true. Go ahead.
I don't think he's funny.
Oh, that hurts. Hurts, JD. Let me make you laugh right now. Can you give me the opportunity?
Yeah.
So you're in stocks, right?
Yeah.
And look how great America is. Because 200 years ago, he would have been in a whole different kind of stocks. You get what I'm saying?
He's wildly right now. What is wrong with you?
It's a joke.
I know. But it's not funny to JD.
JD wants to laugh. He's trying to hate me.
I thought it was funny. But, that's the brand.
All right. I didn't want to end on a bad note with JD.
I think you did.
JD, will you come back and continue the conversation, or did you just hate us?
Yeah, I don't mind.
You don't mind?
Okay.
But look, I just don't play this racist game. I just don't.
But
I don't play that game. If you want to talk about real shit about racism getting better, not better, whatever, that's fine. But I don't play this game.
It's not a game. I'm saying racism will never get better. It's not a thing to get better. It's just
always going to be around.
It's either always going to be around, or we have to understand. Sorry, go ahead.
Whatever I'm talking about if racism is systemic. How strong of a systemic racism is it now versus then? That's what I'm talking about. Can it get better? Or the solutions to the problems? You know what I'm saying? Is it some type of way to where everybody can agree upon some type of structural issues when it comes to racism? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not down for these games, bro.
That's not a game. I'm serious. I'm just naturally funny.
What's structural?
I think you are serious.
Yeah. So why are you saying that I'm playing games if I'm serious? If you think I'm serious?
Because what your serious is for you is a game to me. I don't play these games.
I feel the same way about you.
That's fine.
So that's why we should continue the dialogue. I think it's you need to talk to more racists, and see what racism actually is. I think you have this fake imaginary version of racism.
Yeah,
and it's really just white people that don't want to be around black people because they behave badly. That's literally what it is. That's what I learned. I used to believe in what you believe. And I realized I get it. I don't want to be around those kind of black people either. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it ain't nothing wrong. You be around who you want to be around.
Do you live in a suburb kind of area, or?
I do.
You do. Did you live in the hood at any point?
I did.
So why'd you move out?
Because I wanted this house that I'm in right now.
Why though?
Because it was a better house.
Why was it better?
School, better house, better school.
Better neighborhood, better neighbors.
What'd you say?
Better neighborhood.
Better neighborhood.
Safer.
Yeah.
Safer?
I don't know about safer, but it's a better neighborhood. So I guess a better neighborhood would mean a little bit more safer.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers get shot down the street just like they get shot in the hood. People get broke in and robbed over here just like they get broke in and robbed in the hood.
Yeah, it's because the hood seeps over. But that's kind of the point I'm trying to make. Is it's funny, like, where black liberals that are well off or have money to at least get out of the hood kind of like have this thing where it's like you don't understand when white people don't want to be around the same thing. Like, I think you're just being unreasonable.
I'm being unreasonable.
You're seeing it as racism when it's just kind of like.
So what? So you saying? And see, that's the whole point right there. Is that when a white person see me move into this neighborhood, they don't know me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they see because I'm black that they don't want me here.
Right.
That's the racism.
Maybe.
That's how you are when you see somebody black
No. Again, if you moved into my neighborhood, I wouldn't see you the same way.
Hold on.
Different. You're making black a monolith.
I don't know where you live. I'm using your scenario that you gave me earlier. If you were in a decent neighborhood and you see a little brother move in here that may have his pants sagging, but he just bought the house next door to you.
No, that's not what I said. You just
hold on, but his pants is sagging. Hold on, but his pants is sagging. He got the dreads. Probably even got a face tattoo. You don't want his ass living next to you.
No, I didn't say
Only
that.
because you don't like the way he looks.
I didn't say that. I said I just don't want to be involved with him.
Same scenario. That's the exact same
No, he
scenario.
can live wherever he wants.
And he want to live next to your ass.
Maybe.
But you don't want him there.
Well, if he's a good neighbor, then sure. I have a lot of black neighbors.
But you already judged him just by the way he looked.
Because he's a certain type. He's a certain type, sir.
You just told me that you don't want to be around those people.
A certain type,
So if that person moved in next to you, you would have a problem with that.
If he was a certain type, yes.
And people who had that same thinking process are the ones who made the laws that said we don't want
this country a great place, sir. It made this country a beautiful place to live. It was safe. New York, you could eat off the fucking floors over there. Now it's just a shithole because we can't be honest with each other. Why are you pretending that there's not like different type of black people? I find that to be like maliciously racist.
Bro, I ain't said that.
Then why when I say there's different types of black people, you're pretending like I would see you move in and I would have a problem with that?
That's not how you said it.
That's what you said.
And see look, these are those games that that I'm talking about.
I'm not playing games. I said what you said.
And I don't even think you want to even have a constructive conversation. I would say your partner over there, I believe I can have a good conversation with him because he has pretty much kind of the same views that you do. But I believe I can have a constructive conversation with him. You, on the other hand, are playing games.
That makes me feel bad and left
Your
out.
other partner over there, he's sitting there. I'm pretty sure he probably believes the same thing you believe. Because if not, I don't know why
I'm
he would
playing
be.
games with you because you're playing dumb. You're acting like you don't know there's different types of black people. You're more racist than I am. You think all black people are the same. I don't even believe that. I'm telling you that I don't even see you as a hood black person, but then you're going, no, I got some nigga in me. I'm a black person. Like you feel like you have to feel like you gotta stick up for this blackness. Let it go, bro.
Okay, now you didn't just went off the deep end with me.
Why?
All the way up until now, I didn't say nothing because I did catch a couple of y'all's videos. Look, bro, I don't even know what to say to you right now, bro. To be honest with you.
Oh, because I said nigga? You know I'm half black, right? I'm not white.
All right.
Does that matter? Make a difference? My dad's blacker than you, actually. Stopped him.
But
Stopped. I didn't even want to go there, but I just had to.
does it make a difference? I mean, and you know, that's the thing that when people watch our show, they'll look at me and Wunda and say, how can we sit across from this person, not knowing that his background and where he come from and his family life and the things that he's grew up with. He always grew up around black people. So I know him personally not to be racist, but the things that he says may come off as such. And yeah, he's admitted that he does not want to be around a certain type of black people. Let me finish, brother. I'm sorry. Let me just get this off my chest real quick. So go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought you was
really rude.
Done. Go ahead and finish.
So you know, I say all that to say that, you know, when he says there's a different type of black people, that's absolutely true. And I can say, you know, that I've met more sound-minded black people throughout my lifetime than the ones that aren't, and the ones that aren't are just the type of people that I don't want in my circle because that's not going to better me. That's all.
Right. And
that's just people in general. That's people in general.
That goes for everybody. And like he said earlier, white people with face tats, Mexicans with face tats, I put them all in the same bucket, brother.
But he's only getting offended when I say black people, because that's the problem.
That's one
He
thing
just
that
doesn't
you
want to
want
say
to
it.
talk about. And let's start it off with a broad explanation when we first started talking about this race issue. But that's what you want to talk about. And that's what you wanted to drill down on with the black people. And I don't agree with you, man. I think you way off. Now, what y'all feel like is comfortable in your social circles by letting, you know how people want to talk to you about black people. I mean, that's on you. That's your social
He's
circle.
low key calling you guys coons and Uncle Toms right now, by the way. Go ahead, sir.
Do you let him call you that?
Sometimes.
Do I let him? In part of the show. No, I've been called that, and I think what he's trying to say is that by you saying it doesn't matter who we keep in our circle, that's on us. Is you saying that it's weird that we're hanging out with a person that has a mindset that he does.
I didn't say it's weird. I said that's who y'all decide to hang out with.
You're trying to shame them for it, though, low key.
But is that an issue?
You're trying to shame them for it.
Yeah, because I mean, Crishaun don't come across as being mixed. Now, if he is, okay, then you mix. But you look like a straight up white dude.
Hold on, cuz. Let me come off as more black for you. Go ahead, cuz.
Bro.
Is that what it is? I'm not talking black for you.
Bro, you're not gonna disrespect me, man.
You just said I'm not black enough for you, sir. You said I don't come off as mixed. What is coming off as mixed? What does that mean?
You don't look like it. From the little videos that I see, you look like a straight white dude.
Okay,
so,
and you know, and I don't want to say that. Go ahead. Hold
on.
I have dreads and I don't come off as a mixed. Go ahead, sir. You know, I would have been out on the fields with you guys too. So this isn't even coming from like a insensitive place. Mulattas were out on the fields too, bro.
You guys were treated worse, actually.
And my dad's black. Come on. Lucky I would have been alive.
Yeah.
So I have the same thing you have. Even worse. No? I'm oppressed.
Listen, brother, all I was saying is my point is just like you said earlier when we brought up the whole pants sagging thing, is that who are we to judge? I mean, you looked at Chris and thought he was a straight up white boy, and by the things that he said, you're leaning to him being right when his racial makeup is just not that. When especially when most black people, not saying what you think, most black people say if you got a drop in you, you're black. So he's half of that. I mean, I think anybody has the right to say whatever they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, they do. They got the right to say whatever they want to say.
Why does that bother you though? Like, I think you're actually having like an epiphany here.
No, because you play games. I don't play.
You just want to be mad at me. You'll get over it.
All right, come on. Come on. This is not antagonizing us.
I'm not antagonizing him. I'm trying to get like, he's like sulking right now. And I'm like, why? Like, we're having an honest conversation. I've never had an honest conversation like this. I came out as racist about 2 weeks ago, sir. So I'm approaching life from a different place. No? All right. So you said you'll come back, right?
I don't know.
You don't know now?
Because I'm here. No, because you ain't for real.
You could keep saying that. I'm as for real as they get, sir.
All right.
You know, I used to be a music producer in the hip hop. So I used to do business with black people. And it was the worst experience of my life. Because black people don't know how to do business. Some do. Some do. But the type that I was working with was the type that I'm telling you about. You know, rapper. No? He doesn't want to be honest. That's the problem. You know what, JD, you're not ready to be a misfit yet, but you're open to sit here and talk about it. That's the important part. What do you like to do, like in your free time? Video games?
No, I don't play games. I told you.
On brand, baby. I love them. What do you do as a hobby? Like, give me a little.
Make money as a hobby. That's what I do.
Making money. Stocks.
Yeah. And that's real talk.
I believe you. I don't not believe you.
This episode of the Misfit Nation podcast is over. But that doesn't mean the conversation has to end. So if you're not a socially awkward queer, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, or at the Misfit Nation. Also, help us prepare for our inevitable YouTube ban by following us on alternative platforms like Rumble and Odyssey at the Misfit Nation. And if you're tired of looking at our ugly mugs, you can listen to the audio version of the show on Apple Podcasts or Podbean. That's misfitnation.podbean.com.